Alright, so I thought, you know, we're heading into the end of the season. I figured now would be the perfect time to just have a quick look back and review and, you know, just talk about this season, my thoughts and feelings, because I have been sharing them in the last few videos. I've made a habit of having a little topical moment in the videos, but I've also been holding back a lot of my thoughts as well. So as we get loaded up and looted up for the game ahead, I figured I'd dive deeper into my feelings on the season in general. And I think overall, I've actually enjoyed the season. I've had a lot of fun with it. I think I've had a lot more fun with it than I did the last season, than season 2, the Mythic Immortals season. I feel like there were a lot of missed opportunities with Mythic Immortals. I do feel like season 3, on the other hand, they haven't had any missed opportunities per se. It has been more about the consistency of how the game has played. The idea of the cars at the beginning for me was really fun, and throughout the entire season it has just kind of been like you had to kind of really embrace and adapt to the idea of how the game was playing, and I have enjoyed it. There is somebody here, hang on, bear with me. Are you gonna come out? Are you gonna come quietly? Oh, you're here. Oh, you were trying to hit me with this thing that I've got. Anyway, where was I? Consistency. I think that it has been, and I said it in a previous video, it has been a case of if you can't beat them, join them, and I have embraced that. I think Cypher PK has said it a lot earlier in the season. Fortnite has a very unique ability to adapt and evolve the gameplay every single season, and if it didn't do that, then it would be in the same position as a Warzone. It gives the audience, it's content creators, it's everybody. There's a car here. Yeah, you thought twice about that, didn't you? Off you go. We're actually going to go this way though on our little cruise. It gives you the ability for every single season to be different, to be unique, to be fun. I think the thing that's frustrated me is things like the minigun. There is somebody over here fighting. Things like the minigun, magneto power, they could have maybe come a little bit earlier in the game so that situations like this... Okay, I'm missing. Let's just get out and deal with these the old-fashioned way. The traditional... Yes, he had nitro fist. Let's go. Stand still. Thank you. I think if you'd introduced the minigun and magneto power, I don't know what the situation is with the minigun. Apparently it wasn't the... Is it the right minigun we're meant to have? I'm not sure if it is, but it's come at a really... I mean, it's better late than never. Is how I was thinking about it, which is a bit unfortunate because the minigun... Had the minigun come in a little bit earlier, I think a lot more people might have been a little bit more happier to embrace the season a little bit better. But unfortunately, I'm going to go and get this actually. Why not? It is a season about this, what I'm doing. Driving around with a cannon on my car and a shovel on the front. Just wrecking everyone. But overall, it has been fun. You know, what we got for the Summer Sweats and those quests, they've been fun. The Pirates of the Caribbean collaboration, that was really fun. And all the quests that we got with that. The Cybertruck one, listen, if you had a friend group, that I'm sure would have been really fun. For me as a solo player, it just wasn't going to happen. The introduction of Reload. I mean, I put that in with that happening in Season 3 because it did happen. The introduction of Reload has really kind of kept the game for some people alive, and until we hit the reboot with season 4, which is coming in less than a week now, and I think everybody is really hyped for it, especially after the mini event and the confirmation that it is possibly, maybe, I think it is, I think everybody thinks it is, that it's Doctor Doom that is coming to the island with some other Marvel characters. I was thinking about this about a week ago or so. I did feel like there's somebody here. Can you not? Why are you hiding underneath there? That was really not a clever place to hide, was it? I think I got them. If it had not been for the summer events, like the Pirates of the Caribbean, the Sweaty Quests, and the Cybertruck stuff, I think Wrecked as a season would have really dragged on me. I have embraced the idea of this gameplay of being in a car with a cannon or a machine gun on top and going around and wrecking and, you know, wrecking havoc on everyone. But I think for a lot of other players, it was completely left field when the gameplay has been very gun orientated for the first 2 seasons. I do get that. I empathize with that. I understand where you guys are coming from and your frustrations. But I don't think enough people have been positive in their feedback and their commentary about this season that are in the content creator space. A lot of people have been, I'm not going to say jumping on the bandwagon, but because I understand why they're frustrated, but in the same respect, I'm going to say it, they've been jumping on the bandwagon of this is not what they want from their Fortnite and that they needed to be changed. Now, Fortnite are never going to change the inherent gameplay of a season just because a loud minority, and it was a loud minority of content creators logged in every single day and live stream and complain. All they did was complain. They didn't try to enjoy the gameplay. They didn't try to adapt. They didn't do what I'm about to do. They're down here somewhere. Just drop a car on them. Embrace the season. No, there are a lot of content creators that they were sick of it within 5 minutes because they couldn't play how they'd always played, which shows that they're unwilling to adapt. I'm going to take that purple gun. Now, on the other hand, with ranked, I get it. Ranked was obscene. I was able to near enough reach gold in 3 games, and I know a lot of people say, well, I can reach platinum in 3 games, and whatever, maybe you can. But for me, when I spent most of the time in cars doing that, it did make ranked a bit silly. So for them to pull back on ranked and take out the cars and take out the nitro fist was a good idea. It was the right thing to do because it meant that ranked could be a little bit more competitive, evenly competitive rather. And the only thing I did miss when playing ranked after they made the changes, I'm sure I saw somebody here. The only thing I think they should have just left cars in as neutral with the old HP. And did I hit that person? Well, they're going to get hit now. Absolutely shredded. This purple AR is an absolute shatter machine. Where are you? No. So I see it from both sides, that I get the competitive aspect of it, that people were upset because it didn't feel like Fortnite. And I've said it, the end games are very chaotic this season. They are mostly people with Nitro Fist and with the cars and with the boss cars. There are people here. There are always bots here. This is a little bot spot. Can you stop, please? Thank you. So, you know, it has been chaotic, but I said it in my last video as well. It has been fun chaotic. It has not been the type of... it hasn't been the way that other people have depicted it, which is that it's just... oh, hello. Oh my god, no! Well, now he's gonna get it. Where is he gone? Stand still. Damn it. Don't, please. No, I'm trying to do a little review. Oh, you've got your little duo buddy. Take that. Where'd he go? I don't think it was as heavy as a lot of content creators were making it. And I think the reason they were making it out to be that way is because that they were unwilling to change. And I think I've covered that. Is there any other points I wanted to make? Where did this other person go? I'm usually being blasted by somebody that backs off like that. Look, I think overall, as a season, it has been fun. My overarching feeling that I have had for the last couple of weeks, especially the last week as well, since the introduction of the minigun, is that there could have been more done to help. I think he fell to his death. Oh, well, speaking of miniguns, I think more could have been done sooner to help combat the overbearing nature of the boss cars. And the addition of the minigun has come a little too late to kind of redeem that issue. It's still fun. I'm still having fun. It's still a positive for me, but it could have come a little bit sooner. Oh, there's someone here. Can you stand still? Yeah, you see me. Get rid of the wall. Bye. So I don't know. I'm conflicted. I think last season with season 2 there was a more clearer frustration I had, which is that waterbending should have been pulled out of the game when the Avatar collab finished, and it wasn't. It didn't. Rather, they kept it in the game until the end of the season, and then everybody and their mums was using waterbending, and that was frustrating. Whereas this is kind of, there is a little bit of a balance. Like the end games are Nitro Fist, Cars, and Magneto Power. So there's a little bit of a mixture there, but it's the same type of frustration because it's not what season 1 was, which was season 1 was very much, it was gun orientated. It was 1v1s. In my case, I was finding a little spot after getting a high kill count and sniping those last few, and other people were doing that as well. And I think the cars just kind of threw everybody in a loop a bit, and you either adapted or you found something else to play. And I think that's where Reload has become so successful so quickly, because for a lot of people it has become a really good alternative. I think they just need to figure out a solo version of Reload. I mentioned it in my last video as well. In my Reload video rather, if you were to do a version of Reload that solos, there is somebody here. That wasn't the person I was going for though. Bye-bye. 13. I think with Reload, what you could do is you could do a solos reload, 3 lives, and then everybody can look at that. We're in the top 5 and there's 2 boss cars left. And then you could get solo games with 40 solos, 3 lives. I think that could work. I think overall though, the season has been fun. I've enjoyed myself. As a no build first year player. Yeah, they're coming up here. Oh, well, this is not going to end well for me. Oh, see you later. What got on the pad? Okay, I don't know how much more I'm going to have to review. I think in conclusion, I have had fun this season. Has it been frustrating? Yes. Could they have done more to make sure that there were things in place to ensure that the cars could be better combated from the beginning of the season? Ow. Of course they could have. But I wonder if something happened in the way of operations and back end that run away, that prevented them, keep running, that prevented them from, Jesus, can we just get upstairs? That prevented them from getting things like the minigun out earlier, especially. Having said that though, I am having fun with it. I just wish other people would appreciate the fun of it as well, and not just say, if you think this is fun, you're a loser. If you think this is fun, you're a baby, because cars are for babies. I think there are comments made right at the beginning of this season that really hurt and fractured the communities. And I think people, content creators especially, need to take a little bit more ownership for their words and think their words through a little more carefully, because they are very impactful. And I think everybody jumped on that bandwagon after a certain level of a certain conversation was had, and that was where the problems for me lied with this season. Not necessarily all of the car stuff, although yes, that was a problem. It was content creators that were kind of just really piling in on the negativity for the clicks. And I think we as content creators perhaps need to be a little bit more responsible, because the game has been fun. It remains fun. This season, this chapter has been really well put together. It might be different from other chapters. It might be a lot more shorter, more cohesive, more blocked out, a clearer roadmap perhaps. But I think as content creators we need to be a bit more careful with our words, and I'm probably going to die here. Yeah, I didn't really kind of sum up the video well at the end there because I was kind of in the middle of that fight. I think overall I have enjoyed this season. This season has been fun. I stand on my points about content creators. I think we need to be more aware of what we're saying, in the sense that if you enjoyed this season, it is okay that you enjoyed this season. Okay, my opinion on anything is just an opinion. It's just that. It doesn't have to be gospel or, center your play style for the rest of the season on it. I think that's what happened with certain content creators when they made their comments. I have enjoyed it. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you haven't enjoyed it, let me know. It's okay to have not enjoyed it. It's okay to think that the cars are frustrating. They've been frustrating for me at times. I am a bit tired of being run over. I'm a little bit tired of being stuck on up on by cars. I don't know how I'm managing to get done like that, but I am. But anyway, I'm looking forward to season 4. It is not that long away. Fresh new battle pass, fresh new quests, fresh new storyline, fresh new POIs. Hopefully the wasteland stuff kind of gets pushed back as well and the cars get reset. Looking forward to it.